There comes a point in everyone's life when they reach a milestone. It's not specific when it is, but other people will tell you when it is. And that milestone is when you become no longer culturally relevant. That's the age.
That's what those smart guys and girls and everything in between that work in advertising will tell you. You hit a point in your life when you are no longer worth targeting. Apparently you don't have any money to spend on shit.
It's actually 34. The sweet spot for advertisers is 16 to 34. Millennials. So me, I'm way past that. I might as well be taken out the back of a chemical shed and shot like some old blind horse. I am no longer culturally relevant. Well, thank fuck for that. Because I was being sick of being culturally relevant. I was getting so tired of the fact my opinion mattered. I was getting fed up of people calling me day and night, asking me what I was doing. Every single day. When you're young, life is hard because you have no experience. When you get older, life is hard because you've got too much experience. Because as you get older, and they don't tell you this when you start out in life, your experience works against you. When you get older, you become the grumpy fucker at work, being negative about everything because you've seen the same terrible ideas come up over and over and over and over again, and you know they don't work. So what I'm saying to you is that there's a sweet spot in life, probably about 30 minutes, when you know enough to know that you might be good at something, but you don't know enough to know that, in reality, you're not. Of course, one major upside to being no longer culturally relevant is that if what I say doesn't matter, then it doesn't matter what I say. Except it does. Of course it does. Because freedom of speech doesn't exist. Not really. You cannot say what you want. Not really. Everyone is very sensitive. No one wants to offend. Well, here's the rub. If you believe in freedom of speech, if you are a champion of free speech, then you have to accept the fact that you will be offended. Look, I get why people are sensitive. We live in weird times. We live in strange times, polarized times. Everyone is very upset because people are scared and people are emotional. But it does not mean that we can talk about anything in a rational manner without name-calling. Communication is our lifeblood. We all know what happens when communication breaks down. We see it at work. We see it in our relationships. You stop talking, you just stop. So how do we do this? It's simple. I'll tell you how. We own our shit. We all have baggage. We all have agendas. We all have fears. As Yoda says, be mindful of those. Put them aside for once. Be patient, be kind, listen, think before you speak, own your shit. It makes it so much easier to deal with other people's shit. As they say on every flight you've ever been on, make sure your own oxygen mask is securely fastened before helping anyone else with theirs. Have a nice flight, enjoy the ride, because that's what it is. Culturally relevant or not, it's just a ride.